Hello everyone, welcome to the DPB podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Mondes. This is episode number 232 for November 16th, 2021.
Welcome to the Disney Pins blog podcast, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from around the world.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Another big week for pin news at Disney parks. But before we get into that, I just want to mention real quick for housekeeping, I will not have a podcast episode next week due to the Thanksgiving holiday, got some travel, and I just won't have time to record and edit. But I should be back the following week, and of course, all of the pin news will be at DisneyPinsBlog.com and our social media channels. Also, keep an eye out for our Black Friday Cyber Monday sale at DPBstore.com and a new giveaway for the month of November. All right, let's head into the pin news. First, we're going to start off with Shop Disney. The brand new Disney Designer Collection has finally released at ShopDisney.com, and it features Princess Jasmine. It is a hinge pin, limited release with a retail price of $29.99, and that released on Thursday, November 11th at ShopDisney.com. And then there were Beauty and the Beast 30th anniversary pin releases online at Shop Disney. First was a limited release pin. This one features Belle and Beast with a book. It is limited release, retail price $15.99. And then there was a mystery pin collection. This is limited release as well with a retail price of $20 per box of 2 pins. That released on November 12th online at Shop Disney. And then also just released at Disneyland. And will be coming soon to Walt Disney World in Florida. Next up is BoxLunch, and they had a few new pin releases this past week as well. First one is a Sword in the Stone hinge pin. This represents a storybook that reads Sword in the Stone on the front. And then you open it up on the inside, which reveals the story's first book page. That is open edition, retail price $12.90. Next, there was a new Tigger pin from Winnie the Pooh, and it reads, "I'm so happy I could bounce." That one is $9.90. Then there was a new Chibi style pin featuring Dumbo. That one is $9.90 as well. There was also a Darth Vader pin from Star Wars that represents a terrarium, similar to the ones at Disney parks, except this one is not 3D. It is a flat pin, and it just kind of looks like Darth Vader is in a terrarium. That one is $9.90 as well. Then there were 2 mystery pin sets. First one is a Winnie the Pooh tree. This one features characters all over a tree. You have Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Roo, Piglet, Eeyore, and the Owl. That one is $9.90 per pin. And then the last one is a winter-themed pin set. It features Marie, Bambi, Pinocchio, Dumbo, and more, all dressed in winter attire. That's it for BoxLunch. Now we'll head over to GoPin Pro. They had an exclusive pin set release featuring Lilo and Stitch. This one is called Beach Day. It is a Loungefly pin set featuring 4 different pins with a retail price of $25. Next is Disney Employee Center. Their latest pin release features Dumbo 80th Anniversary. These are available on Wednesday, November 17th for Disney employees. They are called Bath Time, Circus, Big Ears, Sleep Time, and Best Friends. Those are limited edition of $250, retail price $34.95. Next up is Artlin. There are new pins added to the Ben Harmon series. We do have a few of these available left at dpbstore.com. We didn't get too many quantity of these, but there was an Aladdin release featuring day and nighttime versions. Then there was one for Alice in Wonderland and Princess and the Frog. All of those have either the 2-tone variant or the gold variant. Limited edition of just $150. Next, we'll head overseas to Hong Kong Disneyland. The November limited edition pin releases are now available. There's a continuation of the Camera series. This one features Cheshire Cat. Then they have their own Beauty and the Beast 30th anniversary pin. That's limited edition of just $600. There is a Moana 5th anniversary pin, limited edition $500. And then a Toy Story Land 10th anniversary pin for Hong Kong Disneyland. That's LE $500. And then they also have 2 birthday pins for Mickey and Minnie. Their birthday is coming up here on November 18th. Both of these are limited edition of $500 as well and feature little dangle elements. Then we'll head over to Tokyo Disney Resort. They had 2 new Christmas pin releases. For Tokyo Disneyland, which features Mickey, Minnie, and Pluto next to a Christmas tree, and it reads Disney Christmas 2021 on it. Then there was an exclusive one for Tokyo Disney Sea. It has a blue glitter star and a dangle element with Mickey and Minnie on the bottom. And then next is Shanghai Disney Resort. They had a few new restaurant-themed pin releases. First one features Stitch in front of Barbossa's Bounty, pirate-themed pin here. The second one features Rapunzel in front of Tangled Tavern. And the third one is Mulan in front of the Wandering Moon restaurant. Those are all exclusive to Shanghai Disney Resort, and they are open edition. All right, now for Disney Parks in America. First up, there's a new holiday-themed pin set. This one features 4 different flare-style pins, all with that Christmas design. You have themed balloons, a peppermint Mickey icon, a red and green Cinderella castle, and then a Christmas tree. And I was shocked at the retail price of this. It's only $12.99 for 4 pins. They are smaller pins, but still a pretty good retail price there for that 4-pin set. I spotted that one at World of Disney store at Disney Springs. And there is a new mystery pin set at Disney Parks themed to Disney birds. It is called Disney Feathered Friends. There are 12 different bird pins in this set, 2 randomly selected per box. Some of the characters include Scuttle, Hey Hey, Kevin, Donald Duck, Flit, and more. Retail price is $17.99, and those are open edition pins. The Merriest Nights Christmas event made its debut at Disneyland last week, and there was an exclusive pin release. It features Mickey and Minnie in their old vintage attire. It reads Disney's Merriest Nights at the top and Disneyland 2021 at the bottom. That is exclusive for event guests. It's a limited release with a retail price of $17.99. Next, there is a new Disney Vacation Club member pin release at Walt Disney World. This should be available at Disneyland as well. It is an open edition pin, circular in design. It reads Disney Vacation Club member, pin-on-pin design, and the retail price is $12.99. Next, there are 4 new open edition Star Wars Galaxy's Edge pin releases at both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. First one features Rey and BB-8, 2 on a card pin set. Retail price is $17.99. Then there was a Black Spire Outpost pin. That one's open edition, $12.99. And then there was a Rebel Helmets pin. That one is $10. And then finally there was a Rebel Spinner pin. That one is $12.99. I spotted those at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and I know some people also got them out at Disneyland. Then there was also a new Star Wars Galaxy's Edge pin trading starter set. This one is also themed to the Rebel Alliance. There are 4 different pins included with this lanyard, open edition, and the retail price is $30 for that set. And then the annual It's a Small World holiday pin releases have arrived at Disneyland Resort. This year there is a single pin that is limited edition of 3,000 with a retail price of $20. It features a dangle element, Christmas carolers, and blue glitter embellishments. Very colorful pin. Then there is also a mystery pin set. This one has 8 pins in total, limited edition of 5,000. Retail price is $20 per box of 2 pins, and the characters include Cinderella, Alice in Wonderland, Ariel, Lilo and Stitch, Hercules, Pinocchio, Aladdin and Jasmine, and then Pumbaa and Timon. And now we'll get into the limited edition Tuesday pin releases. First, we're going to start off with Walt Disney World. The Letters to Santa pins and pin set that previously released at Disneyland are now available at Walt Disney World. These were spotted at Magic Kingdom on Tuesday, November 16th. Then we'll head into Disneyland. The Honest John Artfully Evil pin and the X-Wing Fighter Poe Dameron Star Wars Galaxy's Edge pins. Both of those that previously released at Walt Disney World are now available at Disneyland. And then the 4th and final Glitzy Gear pin released at Disneyland. This one features Flounder from The Little Mermaid. Limited edition of just 1,500 and has a retail price of $34.99. Available starting on Tuesday, November 16th as well. And then for the shared pin releases at both Disneyland and Walt Disney World, first up was a Spider-Man No Way Home pin. Features a split face with pin-on-pin design. Limited release and a retail price of $17.99. I spotted that one at Disney's Hollywood Studios. also available at Disneyland. And then there were 4 individual pins commemorating Beauty and the Beast's 30th anniversary. These were just released at Disneyland so far, but they are coming to Walt Disney World in Florida. Limited edition of 4,000, retail price $19.99 each. They feature Belle with a sheep, Belle and Gaston, and then Belle and Beast, 2 different versions there. Then there was also Beauty and the Beast's 30th anniversary jumbo pin. It's the dinner scene with Belle. Beautiful design, limited edition, 1,500, retail price $54.99. Again, only at Disneyland at the time of this recording, but also coming to Florida soon. Then there was the Happy Hanukkah 2021 pin. This year it features Pluto. There's also a spinner element for the dreidel, and there is silver glitter embellishments as well. Limited release, retail price $15.99, available at both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Alright, so I think that's going to do for episode number 232 of the DPB podcast, your November 2021 Week 3 Disney Pin News. Thank you guys very much for listening and watching, and hope you have a great rest of your week. See ya.